Hello, my name is Arnold, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel Pawn to Pro, where I take you from beginner level in chess to advanced level IM. We completed our previous series on basic chess concept. We continue another series on beginner strategy, beginner strategies, and we did our first topic, opening concept, and today we'll be talking about opening principles. The opening concept they are more abstract. The principles they are more concrete and more practical. How do you carry these principles over the board? How do you play with the pieces over the board using these principles? Like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's dive right in. The first and foremost thing that an aspiring chess player must understand is that chess is a game of coordination, a team game. Your pieces and your pawns are your team, the black team and the white team. In fact, they are your army. You are the leader. Once this association is clearly understood, and the association is about coordination, teamwork, army, and you being a leader. Once this association is clearly understood, you will realize the need for coordinated actions. If your army is not working as a team, having an overall plan of action, you will lose. Your army fails to work together as a team and having an overall plan, they are bound to lose. So you can see how chess is practical. You can apply these principles to your everyday life, your career as well. In addition, the captain that is leading one of the black army or the white army captains, we have no clue as to why he is losing. The captain will continue to lose badly to better captains who are able to coordinate, work as a team, and have a plan. These principles have been proven time and time again. Chess is well over 1,400 years old, a very old game indeed. It has been said that there are more books on chess than any other sports. While this may be hard to prove, the point is well taken. There has been a huge amount of written wisdom on chess. A huge amount of written wisdom on chess. A lot of this wisdom can be boiled down to a few well-honed principles of play. Principles that you should know and take to heart. These principles you should know them in by heart. It should be like an instinct. The most important principles of play are those for the opening. Let's face it, if you don't know how to open a game, you are liable to be crushed. The following principles don't always guarantee safety, but will act as a guide. The following principles are involved to demonstrate won't guarantee you safety, but it's a foundation and will act as a guide on your way of becoming a proficient chess player. Principle 1. Open the game with a center pawn, either e4 or d4, e5 or d5. Principle 1. Open the game with a center pawn. Principle 2. Develop your knights before bishop. Develop your knights before bishop. Principle 1. Open with center pawns. Principle 2. Develop your knights before bishop. Principle 3. Don't move your queen too soon in the game. Do not play your queen too soon in the game. Principle 1. Open with center pawns. Principle 2. Develop your knights before bishop. Principle 3. Don't move your queen too soon in the opening. Principle 4. Castle. Castle early in order to protect your king. Castle early in order to protect your king. Whether king side or queen side castle. Short castle or long castle. But always castle early to protect your king. Principle 1. Open the game with a center pawn. Principle 2. Develop your knights before your bishop. Principle 3. Do not move your queen too early in the opening. And principle 4. Castle early in order to protect your king. Five. Develop your rooks to the central file or develop your rook to an open file. And files are labeled alphabetically A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So always develop your rook to an open file, a file that is open. The sixth principle will be that look to develop an attack after you have fully mobilized all your pieces. It's always good to start an attack after all your pieces have been developed in the opening. Principle 1. Open the game with a center pawn. Principle 2. Develop your knights before bishop. Principle 3. Don't move your queen too early or too soon in the opening. Principle 4. Castle early in order to protect your king. Principle 5. Develop your rooks in the center or an open file. Principle 6. Look to develop an attack after you have fully mobilized your pieces. Our next topic will be on planning, how to plan an attack. We'll discuss that. Now, principle 7 is that capture towards the center. After you develop your rook, then you mobilize your pieces to attack, and then you castle to the center. Not castle, but capture towards the center. Always learn to capture towards the center. Now, if you violate any of these principles, your opponent will swiftly deal with you. Always capture towards the center. Always capture towards the center. The knight that was on f3 could have captured a knight on g5, but always capture towards the what center. So the following principles that I just listed are very important as you hone your skills in the game of chess. Open the game with a center pawn, develop your knight before your bishop. Don't move your queen too soon in the opening. 4. Castle early in order to protect your king. 5. Develop your rooks to central or open files. 6. Look to develop an attack after you have fully mobilized your pieces. 7. Capture towards the center. And the eighth rule is that if you violate any of these principles, your opponent will swiftly deal with you. These opening principles, taken as a whole, all talk about planning and coordination. Your aim is to control the center, mobilize, and then with coordinated motion, you go for the thrust and then win. By using and understanding these opening principles, you will stop being a beginner and you may even win a few games. Following these principles will help you get your first win in chess, and it's so relishing to win a game in chess. Let's go over some drills to cement these opening principles. In this first drill, which pawn should black move first? Imagine you are playing black and your opponent is playing white. Your opponent play d4. Which pawn should you move first? You move this pawn, the d pawn. Always open. The principle says that always open, always move pawns in your opening in the center. To which square should white move his rook? Opening principle says that always move rook to an open file. So we have two open files here, E and D. So we should move his rook to the D file. It's more open. And if black tries capturing white rook, it's being protected by white queen. So white should move his rook to D1. Rook to D1. Rook to DE. rook to e1 as well. d1 could be more efficient to attack the queen. In this setup, should white move his bishop or his knight? White should move his knight because opening principle says that develop knight before bishop. Knight before bishop. In this setup, should black move his queen or his pawn? Now as you can see, white played e4, black played e5, white developed his knight, following principles, to f3, attacking black pawn on e5. Now you are given two options. Should black move his queen or his pawn? Should move a pawn. Why? Because the principle says that you shouldn't move your queen too early in the opening, so you can protect with his pawn, or maybe more advanced player protect with the knight. In this setup, should white castle, short castle, or should take black bishop? Should white castle or take black bishop? What do you suggest? That is on white castle. White castle, black take this bishop, and then white check with the bishop here, and then take this bishop. So white should castle. The opening principle says always castle early. White should castle. So the option will be white should castle. In this drill, which pawn should black knight capture? The g4 pawn or the e4 pawn? These two pawns are vulnerable. So which pawn should the black knight capture? The principle says that always capture towards the center. So follow the principle, capture towards the center. So black should capture the e4 pawn. In this last drill, which piece should black move? The g7 pawn, the b8 knight, or the queen? The g7, the b8 knight. Black should move the b8 knight to protect his pawn. Thanks for joining me on this short video on beginner principles. Join me next time as we talk about pawn structure or how to play your game. And you are becoming a better chess player day in, day out as you watch these videos. Like, subscribe, and share this video. See you next time.